We have Thursday night football today, and it's going to be a lot better than what everybody think. I supposed to have my Steeler stuff on. My sister boyfriend is Steeler fan. He bought me some stuff. I wore it the other day to do some yard work, some trash, and it's dirty. Sorry, Matt, if you see this. But all right, so let's start off with our units. Yearly date. We are up 45, 40 years, 45.07 units. That means if you are a $100 bettor and did everything how I tell you to do it, that would be $4,507 you have made with NFL. With me, you just see green, because I think we only went red 1 week. I think it's week 5. Yep, and I didn't mark my X right there. Supposed to be a red right there. So we're doing freaking amazing. Now, this game, I understand your concerns. Orlando, this looked like it could be two bums fighting over a hot dollar. That it could be. That it might be. But we have this covered. We have this covered for you. Only one unit play and the rest Hail Mary plays. So all my $5 bettors, you're going to love this ticket. All right, I'm going to break down each one, but before I do, it would be nice to promote my stuff. Hall of Fame. Become a Hall of Famer. Get the bets early. $20 a month. Give you access to everything. Or if you don't get no money, you don't want to support, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and you can go over there and subscribe for free. And you get the bets that I give away for free. That I give away hockey bets every day for free after I give it to the Patreon members. So you guys get 2 hours later, but you still get those right to your phone. So literally just subscribing for that. And yesterday we won money on hockey. Some people want some big money over on hockey. And we have our Sports Betting Hall of Fame group you guys get access to. And our dope community chat where you can actually chat with individuals, see the type of slips. Everybody gets slips in the chat today. So make sure you guys are involved in the chat. Go introduce yourself. Everybody have good energy. Everybody always show love in there. All right. I'm going to talk about what I did versus what I would advise for you to do. Because what happened is when you're in the zone and you're doing these bets and I have an idea and I place them and I try to post these all at once, I will rethink of different things I wish I would have done better or differently. And I tell you guys that, and you can use that information how you want. So my only unit bet is the Tennessee Titans to cover the spread, to win or lose by 2 points. That is a plus 100. Amazing bet. I easily have the Titans winning this game today. In my opinion, Steelers not good. Even though they are 4-3. Every time I watch them, they can't move the ball. They just not good. They can't run the ball. They can't pass the ball. So I don't even know how they got 4 wins, to be honest. It's just always a nasty game. The team will be up 7-0, then they go up 10-0. Then by halftime it's 10-0. Then the Steelers score 3 points, then it's 10-3. So then the fourth quarter, Steelers score again. It's 10-10, and Steelers win 10-17. It's a nasty game usually. So this is how I broke it down. And here, I said only one unit play, the Titans money line, and I meant to say you can also do. Why didn't I? Oh, I did do this right here. Okay, the way I 100% recommend doing this bet is bet of $50. So no sweat on Titans money line or Lewis rushing over. That is I believe that's his name. That is the Titans quarterback. His rushing over is 10 or 9 or 11 yards, something low. Because if you did every bet I did, that equals $75. So if that hits, would be nice for that spell. Hits and nothing else. It sucks. I be wanting to change it. Hold on, let me change it real quick. All right, I changed it. I hate when I see errors like that. So if that hits and nothing else, you only lose $25. Worst case scenario, you will only lose $75. If you did it this way, you can do a lot less than this. You can do it higher. But if you do it the exact way I'm showing it, worst case scenario, you lose $75. The best case scenario, you're going to win $400 to $3,000 plus dollars, depending on which one bet hit. All right, now let me show you guys what I did. Where we at? Where you at? All right, that's on the unit bet. This is what I have what happened this game. Lewis, 3 passing touchdowns, which it is freaking money. Why I say Lewis? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Will. It's I thought that was a W. Okay, is it Levis? Will Levis, I believe it's Levis. We just gonna call him Will. Mama named him Will, we gonna call him Will. All right. So I got Will 3 passing touchdowns. Orlando, why do you have Will 3 passing touchdowns? Because we only got a 1 game sample size. And his 1 game sample size, he threw for 238 yards, 4 touchdowns, and got sacked twice. Derrick Henry ran for 100 yards, and D Hop got 128 yards. This is 100% how you expect the Texans team to look. You got Derrick Henry, you got D Hop. You should be unstoppable on offense. This is exactly how it should look, So that was good. So this all we have to go by. So we can't do 4 touchdowns. We're going 3. We're going 225. Derrick Henry, we could go over 100, but we lowering it down. D Hopkins, we could go 100, but we lowering it down. And then on the picking side, to be honest, even though I talk my smack about Beacons, where you at? I can't find it. But even though I talk my smack about him, he usually Pickett. See, I don't even know these players' name. I don't watch them. Pickett, Kenny Pickett. Even though I talk my smack about him, on paper, you look at his home games. 232, 222, 224, and he went out with injury this game. So he's going to throw over 200 yards at home. Will he throw a touchdown every game? He did the first 3 at home, and the only one he didn't was the game he got injured. So you damn near can probably guarantee as of right now he's gonna throw 200 yards and gonna throw one touchdown. So you gotta do that. So what I did, took his 200, Najee 25 yards, and Pickens 4 receptions. $10 get you $1,100. Now this was a no sweat. I could have done it up to $50. Now to get me like a $5,000 something dollars, but I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to mix up my money since I know I'm gonna be spreading around different stuff. I'm like, I'm just gonna do $10 right here. But knowing what I know now, I wouldn't have did this as a full unit. But it is what it is. So this is exactly how I believe the game will go. Bam, that's what we got right there. Next one, we have to use our boost for Draftkings. I got Titans to win. Derrick Henry, touchdown score. That's damn near automatic. You got DeAndre Hopkins. He had 3 last time with Buddy. And Will to have over 202 yards. And Henry to have over 60 rushing yards. You could take this away and just add yards with Hopkins, like 60. But, however you want to do it. $10 gets you $220, $235. Like that one. Another one, this is no sweat over on Draftkings. And this is a trash ass game, which we could see. You got the under on Pickett. We got the under on Will. We got the under on Henry. And we got the under on Harris. So it's just going to be hard for them to run. A lot of drops. A few low passes. Low scoring. A bum game. Which we expect to happen on a Thursday night. $10 get you $140. Free play. Now we get real. Each one is specifically done for a reason. We got D-Hop 125 because D-Hop just balled out last game. Harris, we need you to get 50 yards, bro. You like trash over there. So get 50 yards, figure it out. And I added Pickett and Will to have over on their rushing. One thing I noticed, and I told you guys, I believe, in Patreon chat or whatever it is, or probably on a video. One thing I noticed is on primetime games, quarterbacks run way past over whatever their line is. Every prime game, you look at the QBs that never ran a day in their life, they run for some reason on Monday night, Thursday night. It's those two, Monday or Thursday night. So I told you every week I'm taking over on both quarterbacks at this point. I don't care if they never ran a day in their life. It's just a great bet. And with him being new, there's two things going to happen with him since he being a rookie. Two things. First thing, they're going to completely destroy him and send Dan a blitz every play, and he's going to get sacked a lot. Then he's just going to be running for his life, and it's going to go over. Or he's just not going. Hey, he don't got nothing to lose. I'm the backup QB. I'm throwing that thing, and you see what he did to Atlanta's first game. But he went nuts. That's only 1-2 can happen. So I like this. All these $5 plays. This is the Steelers blowout. Steelers at home. They sack my man. They blitz him. He go out. He can't take it. Oh, no. And they had to put in the third string. And a blowout. Harris will 100% get his 50 yards on the blowout. Pickens will get 50 yards. Johnson will get 50 yards. D. Hopkins. Everybody's going to be hammering the Hopkins money over because he just went crazy. Got a quarterback that looked like he can throw the ball down deep. So everybody be hopping on this one. We can mess around and have a Devontae Adams situation where it's one catch for 11 yards and that don't hit. And over, I did the Pickett 2 touchdowns because if they blow him out, he's throwing for 2 touchdowns. So I like this play right there. Got to go the opposite way around. The Tennessee Titans blowout. I didn't mess with any unders for the Steelers because I didn't need to. Since they are the team to lose, we got better odds right here, so I didn't need to. So 21 blowout because Steelers can just struggle to score, and their quarterback did leave last game with an injury. So unfortunately, knock on wood, there is a possibility that buddy can go out again this game, and we see Mitch Trubisky or whatever his name is again. If that happened, if they blow him out, Derrick Henry and Hopkins both getting a touchdown. That's just what was going to happen. And Derrick Henry probably just going to stiff arm, push all type of people and their mamas in front of their kids, in front of their wives, and do that. So blowout. If a blowout happened with Titans, this 100% will happen. Mark my words. Trash ass game, y'all. There's a possibility when we have that bum ass game and the score finished 10-10. I can see this finishing 10-10 overtime draw. I can literally see it. And if that happens, under, and I didn't have under in here. I don't know why didn't I put his passing under, but I didn't need to. So this is what we have. Henry won't have no receiving yards. It's just gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. That's what I came up with. Back to the fun stuff. Pickens, 100 yards. He had 100 yards 3 different games with the Steelers so far this year. So him having over 100 yards is kind of likely. Ain't bad. It's probably like a 40% chance at this point. Johnson, 5 receptions. We don't care how you do it. Every home game, he got over 5 receptions, I believe. Or the last 2 games, he had 5 and then he had 8. So I like this play. And Derrick Henry, 2 touchdowns, what he can do in him sleep. Najee Harris only have 1 touchdown this year. I don't know what's going on personally. I don't know. But this would be a game where he have 3 touchdowns or something. And most people won't make no money because they won't bet on it because he been bumming it up. So you gotta have this bet. And if he have 2 touchdowns, let's say the game start out hot and Steelers get a turnover on a 10-yard line, touchdown Najee Harris, boom, freebie, get the ball back, another touchdown Najee Harris. They're down 14-0. They're going to start passing that ball. We'll get 2 touchdowns. And Najee Harris, since they're playing up, they're just to feed him and he can have his 100-yard game. That's a beautiful play, if you ask me. This 3 touchdown plus 1,000 is just a beautiful. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. I'm going to add that to other plays on other sports. If he throw 3 touchdowns and you get a plus 1,000, wow. We going to the bank. I'm making money, y'all. If he throw 3 touchdowns today, I'm making money all around. Letting y'all know that now. 3 touchdowns, Derrick Henry, 2 touchdowns. So we need one of those passing. I would love for it to be 2, but we at least need one of those passing touchdowns need to be to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, do whatever you do. I don't need you to throw the touchdown because y'all be doing them crazy trick plays. One passing touchdown to Derrick Henry, and this will cross out one right here. That will cross out one right here. Derrick Henry can get his own rushing touchdown, and he can do his own thing. Love that play. And I almost finished. We have D. Hopkins, 3 touchdowns because he got 3 touchdowns last game with this guy. They might got something going on, and if he do get 3 touchdowns, they will win. That means they can't stop him. Tennessee Texans, money line. Hopkins, 3 touchdowns, $5 make you holler. And the last one is the best one, and that's 100 yards. Everybody, Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, DeAndre Hopkins, George Pickens, 100 yards. Everybody, $5 get you 3,800. If this happened, we going to the bank. Now, I know a lot of you guys can pivot this and change it all to 90 yards. You can change it all to 80 yards. You can change it all to 70 yards. You can bring it all the way down to whatever it would be to get a $1,000 wow, which I might actually do. And we also are giving a 30% live bet boost. To get my live bet boost, you have to be in the Patreon. You have to be a Hall of Fame. You got to be a paid member. And I'm going to post that in the chat once the game come on. More than likely, it will be a first touchdown score and a last touchdown score. It's going to be something crazy. That's just what it's going to be. Let's get this money. Long video.